Okay. Hello, we are
Monse.
Rocio,
Felipe.
and today we are going to discuss on the topic migration has more positive than negative effects on society. Well, I strongly believe that migration has more positive than negative effects on in our society. For example, I feel like we have become a more diverse country. The last years, we have increasingly adapt and acquire some traditions and beliefs from other cultures, and I think it's very significant for us.
Yes, I totally agree with you. I feel like the economic impact has been growing insanely fast for the past 10 years. And you can see it on the charts. Internet is always a hot topic. Even according to experts, by 2013, our economy will be at the same level as the United States and Canada.
That's very interesting. I see your points and I think they're very valid. However, I do believe personally that the negative effects are bigger because the way I see it, there are many immigrants coming to our country, and I don't think the country is ready to sustain the amount of people that is coming because our country is very small and we are already dealing with the consequences of overpopulation, and many foreigners are coming and taking the jobs of many Chileans, and Chileans are basically running unemployed, and I don't think we should let that happen.
Yeah, I see your point, but I think in this case, many jobs have been created because of the unemployment in Chile, but I feel like some Chileans do not want to take those kind of hand labor jobs, for example, because Chileans may feel that are not well paid enough, and for migrants are jobs that can help to their families back on their countries, and I feel like Chileans do not want those kind of jobs.
Yes, I share your point. Immigrants, they will do it. They will work for less than Chileans, and also the money even so, the money that is earned, they will send a proportion of it to their families over other countries. So it's a very noble reasons. I totally agree.
Share your point, yes.
Yes.
I do share your points as well. I think migration is a very controversial topic. I think we all have different opinions on the topic. It can have both negative and positive effects, and the weight of these effects, it really depends on the person and the country, right?
Yeah, migration can create challenges to our society, but think about of the benefits, which are much bigger than the challenges.
Yes, we should take and keep the positive effects that are bigger and leave the negative effects to the government and the authorities so they reinforce the migration policies
And they handle correctly, appropriately.
and
Migration.
regulate
Yes.
them.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.